Have you ever sat in a room full of people and still felt completely alone? Have you ever looked around and wondered why everyone else seems to fit in so naturally while you feel like you're observing life from the outside? If that feeling sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, some of the most thoughtful, self-aware, and emotionally intelligent people spend years wondering why they feel so different from everyone around them. The truth is, feeling different is often less about being disconnected from others and more about experiencing the world in a different way. While many people move through life focused on routines, social expectations, and everyday distractions, some individuals naturally pay attention to deeper layers of reality. They notice emotions hidden behind words. They analyze situations that others quickly forget. They ask questions that most people never stop to consider. Because of this, they can sometimes feel out of place in conversations, relationships, and even within their own social circles. Psychology suggests that people who feel different often possess higher levels of self-awareness and introspection. Instead of automatically accepting beliefs, behaviors, or social norms, they tend to examine them. They want to understand why people act the way they do. They are curious about human nature, emotions, purpose, and meaning. While this ability can lead to personal growth and wisdom, it can also create a sense of separation from those who prefer simpler answers or surface-level interactions. This is especially common among introverted and emotionally sensitive individuals. Introversion does not mean being shy or antisocial. It often means gaining energy from reflection rather than constant external stimulation. Emotionally sensitive people process experiences more deeply, which means they may feel things more intensely than others. A casual comment that someone else forgets in minutes might stay in their mind for days. A meaningful conversation can leave a lasting impact, while endless small talk can feel exhausting and unfulfilling. You may have experienced this yourself. Maybe you've been part of a group but never felt like you truly belonged. Maybe your friends were excited about topics that seemed unimportant to you, while the things that fascinated you left them uninterested. Perhaps you've wanted deeper conversations about life, emotions, dreams, or personal growth, only to find that most people preferred discussing daily routines and temporary trends. These moments can create the impression that something is wrong with you, when in reality, you may simply process the world differently. Childhood experiences can also play a role. People who grew up feeling misunderstood, emotionally neglected, or different from their peers often develop strong observation skills. They learn to read people carefully. They become more reflective and independent. Personal struggles, unique interests, or emotional maturity can further widen the gap between how they see the world and how others do. But feeling different comes with hidden strengths. Many highly creative individuals, deep thinkers, artists, innovators, and empathetic people share this experience. Their ability to observe details, think independently, and understand emotions allows them to see possibilities that others miss. They often become excellent listeners, problem solvers, and compassionate friends because they understand what it feels like to be misunderstood. Of course, there are challenges. Loneliness, self-doubt, overthinking, and the feeling of never fully fitting in can become heavy burdens. Sometimes they wonder if they should change themselves just to belong. But psychology reminds us that authenticity is more important than conformity. Constantly pretending to be someone else may gain acceptance, but it often costs inner peace. So if you've always felt different, perhaps the question isn't, "What's wrong with me?" Maybe the better question is, "What makes me see the world this way?" Because feeling different is not always a sign of isolation. Sometimes it's a sign of awareness, sometimes it's a sign of depth, and sometimes it's evidence that you are noticing parts of life that many people never stop long enough to see. The people who feel different are often not separated from the world. They simply experience it through a lens that is uniquely their own.